Alright. Yeah, OBS did crash. I mean, after the game tried to load up everything all at once, it just kind of nuked it. But we're back.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
Wow, that actually went by pretty quickly. But let's see and try our luck.
It's me.
What are you doing here? Didn't I ask you to leave in the morning?
I've got what you were looking for. The Crystallo of Stella.
No one asked for you to come here. Go to the Asphodel and give it to Camilla Scarlet.
I'm not from here. I'm not familiar with Ice Lake's ways. Where I come from, a deal means cash in one hand, goods in the other. If you're not interested, Mr. Henrik, I might just go looking for another buyer.
Oh, quite the slick one, are we?
Come on in.
Yeah, we got entrance.
Got the Crystallo with you?
Here you go.
I'll need to check it in my office. You stay here. No snooping around. Understood?
No promises. But the eerie music does not set this mood right whatsoever about this place.
See? A little flower pinned to your hair would really make you look good.
Psyche!
Wait, what the fuck?
What are you doing here? Does Mr. Henrik know about this? Oh, please come with me. Could you wait here for a moment, Elisa? I'll be right back.
Wait, let me see. My dear friend, I'm retiring next year, and I have little confidence that the new head of the security bureau will look out for Hypnos House the way I have all these years. I fear you will need to be even more discreet and cautious moving forward.
Mr. Henrik doesn't allow outsiders to come in, and you two got off on the wrong foot back then. If he sees you, you're here for the lodging stuff, aren't you? Don't worry. Just hide here for a bit. I'll talk to Mr. Henrik again. He'll surely let you stay for a few more days.
Yep, OBS crashed.
Ah, really? That's great. But that man is so domineering. How did you make that happen?
I have my ways.
Really? I wouldn't have pegged Mr. Outsider as someone so sensitive.
I mean, he has a tough exterior, but he's a softy at heart. Plus, he has a sick little sister back at home, so he has to be strong for her, you know? Can't be too sensitive and too macho. Gotta have a nice balance.
He's a bit different than his brash exterior suggests. Anyway.
Yes. Everyone's recovering from some conditions here. Me included.
Are you doing okay? You didn't tell me you were sick.
That might be something else.
It's just a minor ailment. I was even strong enough to explore the pit with you, remember? Don't worry about me.
I'm glad you're okay. So, all the lodgers at the Hypno's house suffer from some kind of illness.
And it could be illness born from the Imperial Army's meddling. Could be something like that. Because it seemed like the person that Seki was treating certainly didn't have a lot of response. Almost like they were dull.
Mr. Henrik seemed quite upset last night. He didn't give you a hard time, did he?
Says it works from scope. I'm gonna. Yeah, it's definitely giving me a lot of not only time but also like room to just really think things through. Like, for all intents and purposes, most of my writing is like very dialogue based, almost as if it could be translated well into like a visual novel, if anything. So I'm kind of thinking in a long game there of like how that could possibly like play out if I have like the proper channels to do it. So all it just seems is just preparation for that. But I think the way I have my writing structure kind of work is something similar to, say, Distortion Detective, where every character has like a bit of a way of speaking that can be picked up if you really pay attention. Sometimes I do like throw in a little softball just to let people know who's talking to who or who's saying what, but you'll rarely pick up on like the mannerisms and maybe speech patterns of how each character speaks. So I want to make it more apparent that it's more realistic that way, because hey, sometimes we don't really speak in full grammatical sense. Sometimes we don't even bother trying to like say the right thing. We just want to get the words out there and just get it out there as straightforward as possible or otherwise.
No, I'm fine. Mr. Henrik is just a bit inarticulate. After all, he spends most of his time alone in his office doing research. Hardly ever talks to anyone.
Good to hear that. Speaking of which, do you know what kind of research he's doing in there?
I don't know. Sorry.
That's all right. I was just curious.
Very curious.
Psyche is withholding something. Must be on Henrik's demand. Better not push her. I've got off on the wrong foot with Mr. Henrik, so I'm looking to make amends with him. If there's a chance, I'd like to visit him in the future.
Really? Mr. Henrik is almost always at home. You're welcome to visit any time, if he says it's okay.
And that means it's gonna be tough to really snoop around too.
If you'd be willing to come here and share stories about your hometown, the South, the ocean, all those places we've never been, everyone here would be thrilled.
Almost everyone, I would say.
Henrik is almost always here, which means this place is under his watch most of the time. Mr. Henrik should be out any minute now. I better go downstairs.
You're leaving already?
I mean, we don't want to get in trouble. No.
Here, take these cakes with you. They'll keep you going when you're hungry. Oh, just a moment. And take this too.
Oh, what are these?
Mom always said that carrying a flower brings good luck.
Is that the actual flower language of the flower, though? But nevertheless, I appreciate it.
Time to collect some intel downstairs.
I seems like it's freshly picked if it's still warm. I see the sun sear the earth. I see birds pulling from the skies. I see bullet wounds gushing blood. I see the grave open its dark maw. I see maggots gnaw at the dead. I see the misty sea whisper in the end. It beckons, enfolds me, guiding me towards eternal nihility. Mr. Ethelred, please be reminded that the quarterly expenses of Hypnos House now substantially exceeds those aggregated by all inns in Islake Suburb. While we are not in a position to question how your funds are being used, it is our duty to inform you that your debt has been overdue for 2 months. Should the outstanding balance not be cleared promptly, we will be compelled to initiate forced collection measures against Hypnos House in the coming days.
Don't touch that door.
What?
The office is off limits. No one but Mr. Enric Ethelred is allowed inside.
So what are you doing here?
Cleaning, dusting. Every day, every shelf, every door. Everything gets wiped down. You don't get it. It's a habit. Filling life with regular tasks. That's what habit is.
Yeah, you sound erratic.
Like how I clean here daily. Or how Psyche waters her flowers twice a day. Habit fills the void inside.
Okay, something is really going wrong here.
He seems quite disciplined. Probably a good role model for me.
Mr. Henrik? He does have some habits. Let me see. When peeling apples, the peel mustn't break. The number of steps from the bathroom to the office has to be even. Every month, he goes out at precisely 8 p.m. on the 20th, then returns to double-check the door lock 3 times. These habits are quite personal, though. I doubt they'd offer much for you to learn from.
Oh no, that is plenty.
So, Henrik regularly gets out of the house at 8 p.m. on the 20th every month.
But yeah, this dude definitely has OCD for sure. Yeah, it is very excessive.
Why? Not only did you leave me, but even the pocket watch you gave me has stopped.
Who are you talking to?
It's all right. We'll meet again very soon. Hunt.
Oh. Hey, did you just say Hunt?
Huh? Who are you? I haven't seen you before. Are you from the outside? Were you eavesdropping?
Well, it ain't eavesdropping if you're talking out loud to nothing.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Alright, now you're just hiding something.
Please, stay away from me, or I'll scream.
Oh, hey, look, we don't need to get to that point. Please. I'll just take my leave and we will never talk about it. Hunt or anything else ever again.
Outsider was right. Hunt, the missing fox hunter, used to live here. But the lodgers here are tight-lipped about his whereabouts.
Not enough, nowhere enough. Must increase the dosage much higher. So some of these people are getting drugged out of their minds.
Fox Hunter,
Yes?
I've checked it. The Crystallo is authentic. and its purity matches the small sample I had before. Good job. Here you go. 3,000 silver coins, and this signed receipt. Bring it to Miss Camilla and she'll give you the guarantee of 1,000 silver coins. And this necklace. It's worth far more than 1,000 silver coins. You're free to sell it or pawn it.
So, yeah, it definitely does seem like some of them do need it, but it's still kind of uncanny the way they're acting.
Deal is done then. And about that house, let me stay a few more days, okay?
Treasure the intel, never miss
So
the
I
thrill.
couldn't get into the office. I've managed to gather some useful intel.
Didn't mean to.
Time to see Outsider.
How did the investigation go?
Couldn't get to the bottom of his story, but I did make some discoveries. I chatted with the lodgers there and dug out some intel. Henrik has a peculiar routine. He always leaves the house at 8 p.m. on the 20th of every month.
Great. That's our window of opportunity to investigate him. We need to figure out how to secretly follow him. Or sneak into the Hypnos house. So, it's actually a sanatorium. What's there to hide about that? I mean, it's true that Karens lead hard lives, but seeking medical help isn't forbidden.
Right. I also learned that someone there knew your missing friend, Hunt. Was he ill?
Hunt was quite healthy before he disappeared. So, what illnesses do those lodgers have?
Psychological.
No idea. They refuse to talk. Or more likely, Henrik forbids them to.
Or there's that possibility too. But we can't really rule out the other possibility that they might be, in a ward.
Is Henrik targeting the sick? That's even more disturbing. I'm gonna have to add extra locks and remind Fina to lock the door all the time. Anyway, what exactly happened to Hunt?
That's Henrik's office. The lodgers say it's off limits. Nobody but Henrik himself can get in. The door is securely locked and watched. Plus, Henrik himself is in there. I didn't want to be hasty.
Smart decision. If Henrik lost it, who knows what might happen.
But the locked door isn't the only entrance to that room. When I left, I scoped out the house. It appears the room connects to the chimney on the roof.
That's impressive. I'm glad I found you to team up with. So, we just need to find a time when Henrik isn't around. So, here's our plan. On the 20th of this month, while Henrik is out, we'll try and get into the locked office through the chimney. That room is exclusive to Henrik, so we won't be noticed. You're quite sharp. I'm even considering a long-term partnership with you. Oh, I've been meaning to ask. Since you took down that monster in the pit, you must be pretty skilled in physical combat, right?
I mean, you've seen it firsthand.
I wasn't particularly strong, but I've been stepping up my game lately.
Oh, look at you being so confident. That's my little fox hunter.
All right. Over the next few days, let me teach you some fighting skills. It's always good to be prepared.
Yeah, like bare knuckle brawling. You always gotta be prepared to punch somebody.
We'll start tomorrow then. And hey, next time you run into Camilla, let her know we've teamed up for now. It'll make our partnership seem legit.
It's still early. Maybe I can go to the Asphodel and see if there's any new commissions to take on. Also, Psyche seems a bit lonely. Maybe I should try to make some time for her before leaving Ice Lake.
Prey versus Hunter. Well, that's interesting. I complete one mediation. I hope we could do that.
Where are we heading for today's haul?
Okay, and we could also add Rebecca.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Gilbert! Wait.
Are you inviting me on a date?
And we can also throw in... Yep, that'll work. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go back.
Where are we heading for today's haul?
And let's also, or maybe throw in Tribble. I think he's the same weapon. Nah. I also need to I probably need to level up these things too, so I can get much more bang for my buck. Increase the pyro attack for the main character and the combat partners. Yeah, let's go with this one instead. And let's probably throw in a little extra.
My venom is certain.
Let's see what we can find this time.
It is actually taking a little bit of ammo in order to kill these things.
Found one of the soldiers of the Forsakens! The client asked us to prevent Finale Flare from blowing up. So taking down these soldiers should work in our favor. Let's go!
Next.
Watch out! The enemy's about to call for backup. Things will
Good.
get sticky if we don't
I need
get
more
this
things to
in a
hurt.
ride.
Batter up.
Ah, not you again. Have a nice day. Bye.
No. Sorry, but the loot is too enticing to let go. Yes. And violence is a question. Okay, there was one more Forsaken that we have.
Recyclable! Yeah. Hey!
Violence is always the question. Now I just need to find the last one that's necessary in order to complete this mission. Learn rather swimmingly, and then we can move on to the next thing.
This is gonna hurt.
There we go. Because of maintenance.
Time to incinerate the waste. Non-recyclable. And it's not me flying.
And that's that. Now we're just 86 from the premises, and we're good on the next thing. Oh. A sniper private. Stay in private. We're good.
What a bountiful haul today.
Okay, got a barrel. Oh yeah, I got a crap ton of stuff here. Though I may want to be mindful of like what kind of stuff I can use to build with. I could probably save more of the grinding stuff for like the Twitch streams if anything, but story stuff for like multi. At least with on the Twitch side, I could probably play some music in order to just make time go by a lot faster.
Chief Sybil! There's a piece of bad news, and another that might be considered bad as well.
I mean, he even sounds like a rag now that I hear it.
Let's hear the worst one first.
The unit left on Purgatorio Island has been searching the area for 3 days, but they've yet to find any trace of that girl who was with Number 0. We searched the nearby waters immediately after she fell off the cliff, Theoretically speaking, she shouldn't have drifted far. Unless...
Goodness. That is a profile and a half.
Unless someone rescued her.
Continue investigating the residents on nearby islands. Leave no suspect or witness unchecked.
Already on it, and we're expanding the search area. But if I may ask, if we do find her, the host of Resonance, what's the plan, Chief? A fully awakened Resonance can exert control over any daemon, but that power hinges entirely on the host's will, which means if she won't cooperate, then capturing her does the Empire no good. Worse, it could become a threat, just like last.
Then we do what we did before. Wipe it out. That power cannot fall outside Imperial hands, least of all into Elysium's. Now, the other bad news?
It's about the other matter you've asked me to investigate, Chief. During the search, on a deserted island, I encountered some villagers who had fled there by boat. And then we discovered something quite intriguing. It's as if you were tasting a bowl of ordinary thick soup, only to find the spoon you had just used turned from shiny silver to a dreadful black.
Cut the fancy talk. Get to the point.
Yeah, let's cut on the flowery language and get to the real meat and potatoes of this.
Ah, yes, Chief. That intriguing thing is a tiny time discrepancy. The villagers told me that the filthoids of Purgatorio Island always lived in the mountains, without much aggression. But 2 days before our arrival, they suddenly went berserk and started attacking the villagers.
2 days before our arrival.
It appears you've already figured it out, Chief. Quite a coincidence, isn't it? Due to a last-minute change of plan, we arrived 2 days later than initially scheduled. The only force capable of manipulating filthoids is the Forsakens.
Whoever it is, the 13th Legion has been compromised by unwelcome elements. After all these years, those worms have started wriggling again. It's time for a thorough extermination.
We're having our training arc. I just wish there was a way to bullet glide it without even having to use ammo, but what can you do? This game is meant to be played on mobile phones either way, so gotta take our compromise however we can get.
I gotta give that thing a little tweak. It's still early, so why don't you do some casual practice on those beasts nearby? Just don't wander too far. Button Mushroom is in town keeping watch for us. I've already set up some traps. They may look like junk, they're made from scrap after all, but they work quite well. Be careful with them though. They aren't made of the sturdiest materials and might break if you step on them.
Out of the way. Burn. Wait, where'd you guys come from? I'm just only helping out. Oh god. Oh, fighting against kids. This may seem a little one time, but forgive me here. Wanna try again? Yeah, no point. Yep, you're now hired. Welcome to new management, kids. Yeah, that's why you stay in school, kids. So you know what not to do, what to do, and know what comes after 9. You're done with this drawing, just a few touch-ups, but mostly done, and I've pushed myself to try and... Oh, like a new style, or maybe just like touching up a few things that you've kind of initially struggled with? Oh, if anything, if you do actually draw, I could probably throw you a bit of a Rembrandt role, since you do actually do some art here and there. I figured it would probably make it a little bit more sense that way, so... There we are. Yep, now I gave you the Rembrandt role, so it's up to you if you are, you know, like, if you do like any commissions or anything of the sort, then it's up to you. I do have some channels that are meant for doing just that, but it's just mostly a title if you want to like treat it as such. Nothing more, nothing less. So with the rendering process, like a new way to do the lips, a new way to do the skin. Oh. Favorite part of drawing, I saw much fun with learning it. Plus, I could actually kind of experiment with like different kind of skin tones and so on. Like the rendering part is always going to be like the most interesting part because it's just showing what kind of color theory they can put into the mix of it, as well as what kind of details that you like to hone in on in the most. I've seen people have like very shiny skin when it comes to rendering because it just shows like the skin being reflected against light and maybe a bit of oil being involved too, but sometimes you have a bit more of a matte rendering where it's more on the details of maybe flatter colors or flatter surfaces. All in all, it's just it really depends on like the material that you're dealing with and the kind of lighting and the kind of extra details that you want to like throw in there. So it just really focuses on something that you want the people to see. Like, I'm no artist personally, but I do pay attention to certain things here and there.
These things on the ground must be outsiders' traps. This is really something. I didn't know Outsider had such a knack for this.
Alright, on to the next one. Your rendering can also change how an entire piece. Yeah, it does. It really does.
What's going on here?
Well, I made a bit of noise while tweaking that thing and these little critters just came at me. Come on, my friend. Help me out here.
Serves you right. Fine.
Yeah, she's got quite an attitude.
Not bad. You've improved a lot these past few days. Still, there's more to learn. For example, with larger beasts and filthoids, they're fast, but clumsy. So you can stand in front of something solid like a wall or a tree and provoke it to charge at you. Then, dodge its charge to let it knock itself out. Naturally. It's a trick I picked up growing up tough. It's the same with these enemies. An enraged person isn't much different from a beast. Alright, those random critters weren't much of a challenge for you. Now let's find you a worthy opponent.
What in the world?
What's this? Is it your voice howling in there?
A piece of scrap metal I picked up from the scavenger girl. It's tougher than it looks, and those filthoids can't easily smash it. I've stuck a loudspeaker inside to lure them. Ah, look, here they come.
Exiled fangs. Rendering hands in more detail, which honestly is one of my weaker points along with the hair. Yeah, hands and hair are definitely like the two major things that a lot of artists kind of struggle with. Even some of the more proficient ones still kind of have a little bit of challenges dealing with that. So I can't blame you. Right now we got a defense mission. Free filthy barbecue.
Well, it is made from scrap after all. I was surprised it would work.
Just need more ammo. Hey, you guys, can you possibly beat some lambs and give me some ammo?
Return to the misty sea.
There we go.
Not bad. Your combat skill has gotten sharper than I thought. So quickly you've become a fully fledged fox hunter. The young nowadays do have talent. The sun's going down. Let's go. It's time to meet Button Mushroom. I wonder if everything on her side went smoothly.
Hands is because I don't often study them, and you have to try and balance the details so it doesn't age your skin too much. Here, you're trying to indicate strands and texture without really adding too much, drawing every strand. And even if there are like efficient ways to kind of go about it too, it's still quite something to really discipline yourself on. And now let's try that other option since we've already done this once. All that for a book. Well, it better be a damn good book. Let me also...
The world
Bard's
outside
Tome, I think
Purgatorio
we should
Island
done.
defies all accounts. More expansive, yet more brutal. This cannot be its true destiny. That's why a change must be made.
Okay, rewards. Who's this one? Stranger from afar. Persons from Shilu, from Huashu. Oh, that's a name I heard before. You briefly crossed paths with before, has settled briefly in the Asphodel. As a proven fox hunter, you have been recommended to help her get ready. Gather what she needs and earn generous rewards. I see the beauty mark too. Okay, but I could actually unlock
The world outside Purgatorio.
Outsider now since I have plenty of his memories.
Shall we do it together? We already know each other pretty well. I really have to introduce myself. Alright, fine. I'm Outsider, from the Noctoyagers. I serve as a guardian of this Sprogridge team, I guess.
You know, You think that with all this in the background, he would be more of like a fire? But wind? That's interesting. That's an interesting direction. But I'm not gonna complain too much about that. That's up to them. But we're gonna send this one too.
Please, don't spare too many thoughts on me. It's just kinda awkward.
Alright, now let me actually also upgrade him too. With a bow. Don't have that. Gonna get more than from mediation, if anything. No, from exploration. Alright, now...
The world outside Purgatory.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely clouded your judgment.
Yeah, that has a profile on Indeed.
Who's the target today?
God. And one thing I will say I need to remember to do is the coloring on top of a colored bag rather than what. Hey, this is just like checklist.
Are we going on an adventure today?
Just give you like a nice checklist of things you want to like try out or have like a goal set in mind.
You have set the stage anew for me.
Where are the sinners?
Emergency supplies are packed, ready to deploy at any time.
An apothecary.
I shall offer what humble aid I can.
Right now, let's go through our achievements. The problem with the white bag is they tend to miss tiny spots without. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why you can probably just start with like an off-white color and then just move on to further, more detailed color combinations, if anything. Kind of give yourself the mercy rather than just finding out the hard way that, hey, something doesn't look right. And it just unfolds into so much more. Alright, I'll probably do this one last thing and then I'll just knock out. Get ready for bed. Should grab some of these. Up, up. That's that girl again. It's currently 2:38 a.m. I have been kind of like trying to like scale back from going to sleep at 3 a little bit too much, but it usually does happen either way. But I am feeling awfully tired since I did have a little supper beforehand, so I guess that might be the nice and motivating factor for me to just go to bed. Am I still up? Well, because my work schedule kind of puts me in the ass end of the night, so this is probably the best time I can actually stream without having been interrupted consistently, so I kind of made amends with this just for the most part. Yeah, it's all good if anything. Yeah, if anything, there might be more of a time for anybody to like really just maybe enjoy much shorter streams, because before I used to stream like good 2-3 hours at most, maybe 4 depending on when I wake up. But now that circumstances have changed, it's just much shorter streams going around. Plus, it might be good for like those watching from VODs to kind of catch up too if they probably missed out on anything else, but it's a nice little compromise one way or another. Evenly pet up a... Nah, now don't do that to me. But at the same time, it is kind of nice to just leave on a nice little punchier note if it does help people just get to know me a bit more easily. So I don't mind doing shorter streams if that means just getting better rest and so on.
Psyche? Huh? Is that you?
Psyche?
I promised to come check up on you, remember? Your eyes. Are you having trouble seeing things again? Like what happened at the pit?
Yeah, my vision's a bit blurry again. Don't worry, it's just an old problem acting up. I might be a bit tired. A few days rest should help.
Why did you sigh at the flowers?
Could you do me a favor? The potted plant here. Can you describe for me how well the flowers are blooming?
Leaves of the flowers here don't look very healthy. The stems and leaves are yellowing and the petals lack the usual luster.
Like I guessed. Could you take a closer look? The well-being of flowers hinges on careful observation, but I can't do that now.
The the petals don't have smooth edges. Instead, there are plenty of irregular gaps running along the margins.
Right. Try touching the petals softly. I love running my fingers along the edges of petals. Every petal feels different, as if they have their own story to tell.
But these petals seem to have lost their shine. The edges are dark and curled, as though they've been burnt.
I believe the flowers are thirsting for some water.
Next, petals.
The petals have soft stripes that radiate from the center outward, somewhat resembling the veins of the leaves. However, they seem not to be very plump.
The stripes deliver nutrients and function just like the veins of the leaves. Although the flowers usually steal our attention, they're not that different when compared to leaves. Both parts of the plant are doing their best to respire and grow. Let me see. If they look shriveled, they may be low on nutrients.
The flowers are bright yellow, a very vibrant hue.
I love yellow flowers. They remind me of the sun and warm my heart. I think I understand the issue now. Thank you.
I think you probably need to repot it and just give it a nice little TLC, if anything. I have no green thumb, first and foremost, but if you want a flower to actually bloom properly, then that's a bright yellow. I mean, she could probably see a bit more detail than her. Or maybe just the way that the lighting of the game doesn't make it seem as bright.
Is this kind of flower hard to care for?
No, it's quite resilient actually. It can even thrive in places with long winters, like Ice Lake. As long as it is well trimmed, fertilized, and given the proper humidity and temperature, it can bloom beautifully for weeks on end. But I didn't do it well. I'm far from being as good a florist as my parents. I've grown it the same way as my parents did, and it's always been in Ice Lake, so the environment should be consistent. Ah, I get it. Maybe it's the soil.
See what I mean? Repot it. Put some new soil. Probably took up all the nutrients that was left in the old soil, and now it's just not really getting much.
The soil?
Yes. Dad used to gather special soil from a cave beyond Ice Lake for our plants. He mentioned that the special soil is more fertile than the others. Perhaps I can go there and...
No, you are not in any shape in order to do that, Psyche.
Forget it. I'll worry about this later.
Don't worry. I can collect some for you.
You don't have to do that. Just coming here and talking with me is already...
It's okay. I'll have to leave town for the commissions anyway. Gathering soil isn't that hard. So, where's that cave you mentioned?
Thank you. Oh no. I was about to say thank you, but I think we're beyond such formalities with each other. Let me give you the location of the cave.
Alright, now we head to the lake. Now I hope that OBS doesn't crash. We'll position ourselves close by, or we'll probably just end it here and just... Oh, look at you!
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
Hold. immediately. Legs crossed, arms crossed. She means business. But the little ass got sass. Well, she's just up. Yeah. Alright, let me see if anybody else has like different sitting animations. I'm kind of curious of this now.
The world outside Pug.
Gilbert! Wakey wakey!
Yep, she's small enough so she can't really do much.
Gilbert! Wakey wakey! Are you inviting me on a date?
Don't ask me why I'm doing this, but look at her. Well, Rebecca is just slaying this.
Are you inviting me on a date?
Okay.
Where are we heading for today's?
Margie. Yep, same one.
Where are we heading for today's haul?
This is quite a delicate mission.
The spread. I'm pretty sure the more formal characters may have a bit of a dignified pose.
This is quite a delicate mission. Shall we do it?
Let's go.
Oh, meant to switch.
This is quite a delicate mission.
Let's go.
Just call this intrigue. See? Barry's got the same pose too. So it really depends on how tall a character is. I think that might be the main deciding factor there.
Let's go.
The world outside Purgatorio Island defies all accounts. More expansive, yet more brutal.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
But yeah, I'll call it a night here. Thanks everybody for stopping on by. You had a wonderful time in watching, lurking, and all that good stuff. We'll be back into the usual swing of things of New Genesis with Night 8. So I'll see you guys, gals and pals, next midnight. Y'all be good, y'all be safe, and y'all rest easy. Take care.